Hello, I am Maxwell Peters Jr. I'm so excited to welcome you to the maiden edition of this podcast titled Unleashing the Alpha Within, the Alphamale series. The Alphamale series, episode 1. It is my privilege to host you and take a deep dive with you as we dig deeply into the characteristics of who an alpha male is and how it directly affects your life as an individual. Stay tuned as we take a deep dive into critically analyzing the potentiality of becoming an alpha male. Hold on, I'll be right back. Welcome back. Before we progress, I'd like us to take a deep dive into the word alpha. What is alpha? The word alpha is the first letter in the Greek alphabet. Its privileged position, lending itself as a metaphor for primacy or superiority since at least the 1300s in English. By the year 1870s, scientists were using the term alpha male to refer as the most dominant male animal within a group of animals. For instance, like the alpha wolf, who achieved top dog status through aggressive behaviors. By 1970s, scientists extended alpha to human behavior, describing the word alpha as men who through various forms of social power acquired wealth, prestige, sexual partner, and resources valued by their peers. To a better and other personality, an alpha is a dominant person or their behavior, especially with respect to social aggressive, hyper-masculine men. Some person sees an alpha as a compliment, while others see it as a word they want to ascribe themselves or describe themselves as. Other people see the term alpha as that man or that person who is insecure, whose heart is being toiled with and is trying so hard to stay hard. But I tell you this, it is wrong. You don't see an alpha male like that. But with the course of this section, or with the course of this podcast, you're going to learn exactly what the word alpha male is and how does it directly affect your life as an individual. Alpha male is a man who is trending. They assume he's dominant or domineering in any role he plays, either social or in a professional situation. The word alpha, as I said before, is the first letter in Greek alphabet, and its origin is from Greek through Latin. That is why it's called alpha. Now, what is an alpha male personality? The alpha male is the real man, the man's man. He's a warrior. He's a stand-up guy. What you call him doesn't matter. He's a leader, the person other people look up to for motivation, for inspiration, and often they look at this alpha personality with jealousy. He's the man all the women want. Without intention, he becomes the center of attraction. Wow, what a personality that without your intention, you automatically be the center of attraction anywhere you find yourself. But the truth is, the word alpha male can be learned, can be harnessed, can be trained, can be learned. Quickly, I like to take you into the 24 steps or the 24 characteristics of an alpha male. Please stay tuned as we take a deep dive into those characteristics that qualifies you to be an alpha male. Mind you, these characteristics can be learned and harnessed and groomed. Stay tuned because we'll be right back. Welcome back. The characteristics of an alpha male, as I said before, is 1. He's persistent. Persistency as an alpha male is what drives him. There is no quitting in anything he does. He's a goal getter, often the last man standing. When everything and everyone is falling apart, the alpha male is well composed. He's willing to go the extra mile. He defends himself and his family first. An alpha male is very keen about his space. That's the second characteristics. He defends his family and himself. He allows nothing evil or bad, to affect his mind or affect his family. An alpha male, which is the third point, he is at his peak or his top physical shape. I like to portray further with this. An alpha male understands that his health is the most important thing in his life. So he doesn't take his health to chance. He ensures that his health is in a top physical shape. If he has a problem with his stomach, he tries to fix it. If he's getting too overweight, he hits the gym. He ensures he maintains a comprehensive physical shape that is appealing, not just to himself, but for the character he possesses. Number 4, an alpha male is courageous. He's got the courage. It's an inbuilt thing. He doesn't lack fear. He rather accepts fear, that it exists, and he faces it. In other words, he doesn't fear the word fear. He acknowledges it, he accepts it, and he believes it exists. So he uses it to his advantage. To an alpha, the word fear, F-E-A-R, means face everything and rise. But to other characters or to other personality, the word fear means forget everything and run. To an alpha, he faces his fears. He confronts his fears. The 5th one, he can entertain. Entertainment to him is an instinctual thing. He has a great sense of humor. He can keep a group of people hanging on his every words because he has mastered the art of words. Words to him is everything. He doesn't take his words to chance. He ensures that he knows how to communicate the right word at the right time. Number 6, he has a story to tell. He lived and he's still living. He made mistakes, yes, but he's able to find humor around them. He's gone through adventures. Everyone wants to hear about his adventure because even in the adventure, he comes out on top. 7, don't get me wrong. This is the contradicting part where people say if you are an alpha male, you are aggressive, you are bossy, you are insensitive. No, an alpha male, a true developed alpha male is humble. No matter what he has accomplished or achieved in life, he's still humble. He doesn't rub it on anybody's face. He knows that what he has achieved, success makes him lazy, so he tends to achieve more. Number 8, an alpha male is learned, educated. A degree to an alpha male isn't the prerequisite, but the quest and test for knowledge is all he craves. So you mustn't be a degree holder or a master degrees holder for you to exercise or unleash the potential of an alpha male. An alpha male is a sapiosexual. He feeds from intelligence. He craves to know things. He wants to know. He has this burning passion for knowledge, both social and economical. The next point. An alpha male is the man's man. He's the hard guy. He's not like the other guys you want to spend the weekend with drinking beer. No, he's tough with his rules, with his boundaries, with his space. He's composed. He can joke with anyone. Doesn't mean he loses focus from what he's trying to accomplish. The next point. He knows the value of every word. I've said this before. An alpha male is very conscious. He tailored his words to fit the right purpose. He doesn't just talk because he wants to talk. He doesn't just talk because he has good vocabulary. No, he talks because he knows the necessity of what he needs to talk about. He's very careful with his words. He respects the power of words. Either when he's writing or when he's speaking, he speaks meaningful things. He's never the loudest in any room or any gathering. The next point. The alpha male is purpose driven. This is the most defining trait of an alpha. Because an alpha already knows the reason why he's on earth. He already knows what he's trying to accomplish. He already knows the benefit of achieving what he's trying to accomplish. When many wander through life, when other personality wanders through life to find themselves, an alpha male is too busy creating himself. That is the difference. When others are wandering around trying to understand what life is all about, an alpha male is already aware of what life is all about and is recreating himself. The next point. He does something meaningful daily that brings him closer and closer to his goal. An alpha male is, you don't call him an NFA. The word NFA, I like to call it the no future ambition squad. No, an alpha male is someone who has a future. An alpha male is someone going somewhere to happen. So every day he does one thing or the other that gradually brings him to the ultimate end of what he's trying to accomplish. Stay tuned as we pick up episode 2 of the Alpha Male series. I am your host, Maxwell Peters. Thank you.